We're back, baby. Corey Dickman, Benjamin Betts, Rogue Media Network. Odds are Pete Sousa. First thing we're going to say, we love to have fun wagering on games, but you can't in Texas. But it is March Madness, and everybody's kind of getting in on the act for fun, whether it's a handshake or some kind of pool. We want to take you through some of our conference tournament picks.
I'll tell you, Pete, real quick story. In high school, 2005, my dad comes home with the office bracket pool.
Changed your life.
And he hands it to me. He goes, I don't even know any of this. I have $10 in the office pool. Everyone's playing. Fill out the bracket for me. I fill it out. North Carolina. I had North Carolina over Illinois that year.
God,
in the championship game.
That's what happened.
I almost had the correct Final Four. I think it was Louisville, maybe Kentucky I had, and then Kentucky lost. But anyway, I win it.
You're like that kid that put together the Rubik's Cube.
It was awesome.
Like
my dad won the office pool. Everyone thought my dad did it. It was great. Ever since then, 2005, here we are 19 years later.
Yeah.
We're going. We're not at the bracket yet.
Yeah.
This is the precursor. This is the tournaments, but the tournament championships. But anyway.
I can't wait. And this is
anyway,
so we're going to go through our picks for today. Now, we're starting off. First of all, I like this game because it's the first one of the day.
First one of the day. It starts
10 a.m. Central.
It's coming up here. By the time this airs, you will have known
if we're right or wrong.
We're right or wrong. Purdue, this is redemption. Last year in the tournament, they lost to the 68th seed. they got upset. It was terrible.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that again. The tournament might be a different story, but in the Big Ten tournament, they're going to get the job done against Michigan
They're
State.
rocking and rolling right now. All right, where's our next one for today?
Our next one, we're going here.
Go.
This is a random one. I just like this bet. Middle Tennessee State, my partner Jared, my co-host with the Benjamin Betts podcast.
Yeah.
He lives in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is where Middle Tennessee State is. Give me Middle Tennessee State to cover plus 5.5.
Yeah, let's not make your wife Lauren jealous talking about your partner.
Oh, sorry.
Clean that up.
Co-host of the podcast. Co-host.
Right. This one I love. Go ahead.
St. John's, Rick Pitino, head coach. You know the name.
Back at the Garden.
Back at the Garden.
Yeah.
UConn is cruising. They're thinking tournament.
Yeah.
The big tournament.
Yeah.
But the Big East tournament, they could. These are all close games. So give me St. John's here. Who's the player to watch in this
Soriano
game?
is awesome.
Soriano. Okay.
So St. John's plus 9.5.
Plus 9.5.
We move on.
North Carolina rolling, right? Just rolling right now. I saw this bit. They played Duke a week ago. This ESPN guy was like, "Oh, Duke's gonna cover." Da da da. I was like, "No, I had my money on North Carolina to win outright. They're gonna cover against Pittsburgh."
This is my lock. Okay, Houston is so good right now. Continue to ride Houston until the wheels come off. I don't think they ever will. This is my team to win the championship. They're not only beating teams, they're beating them bad.
Yeah.
Texas Tech's a great team. Houston's going to totally throttle them.
Let's roll, baby.
All right.
All right, my other pick.
You got two more.
Had to have a final Pac-12 selection here before the conference goes bye-bye. Arizona is just strong. Oregon, I'm from Oregon. I love Oregon. More of a Oregon State fan, but that's fine. Give me Arizona to cover minus 10.5.
I love that one. And here's the one. This is the one if you've lost everything all day long. No. We got one more.
One more. Yeah. I know we're not Homer. I'm not a Homer pick. I mean, I love my Baylor Bears, but we're going to cover here, and we're going to beat Iowa State. We're going to change that, Pete, to plus 100 as an outright win. We're just going to win. Iowa State, they hit that 3 against us at home. Remember about a month ago, but it didn't count.
Momchilovic.
Yeah,
I was calling the game. Yeah,
so
it was a nightmare.
Give me Baylor.
Yeah. All right. Here's the last one. This is if you lose all your money. UT Arlington and Tarleton State.
Yeah, it's the last game of the night. If you're losing, put it all on UT Arlington to cover minus 1.5.
And you take UT Arlington because our main man Billy Gillespie, he is not coaching anymore for Tarleton State.
There you go.
He's out. All right, last pick. We got to wrap up here.
All right.
Big 12 Conference tournament winner.
Plus 135. It means you get more money in than you put, more money out than you put in. Purdue on the revenge train right now. They do not want to be embarrassed again. They're going to go away winning the Big Ten tournament. Will that translate though? Come back next week.
Yeah, we got all the stuff for you next week. March Madness is here. Corey Dickman, Rogue Media Network. Odds are. Thanks so much.
Yeah, baby.